Welcome back to Retro Dad Talk with my guest, Marcella.
Hello.
How you feeling today, Marcella?
Well, I've been kind of sick, but I'm getting better.
Well, I'm glad you were well enough to join us for this episode. Probably that delicious grape medicine you've been drinking.
I don't like that medicine, but I kind of have to or else I get coffee.
Well, anyways, we are on episode 3. We left off last episode with the Airball game. Go ahead and check that out on YouTube. While you're at it, check out the first episode and some of the other videos. And what else should you do while you're on our YouTube channel, Marcella?
Well,
how about hit the like button and subscribe. Alright, so this episode we're starting out with a game, Airwolf. This is not something I owned when I was younger, or rented, or played. So, oh, I think it was going. So this is a first time for, well, not first time, I've played it since we bought it. But I do remember it being fun, if not a little strange. So that's the area that we're in. Because that's the same as the map.
So...
But the helicopter itself doesn't look like it moves. It just turns. See? Oh wait, now it's moving.
Okay, maybe it was a glitch in the game before. Wait, now it stopped again.
No, it stopped again. Maybe you have to hit like both buttons together? I don't know. Maybe you have to clear out... Oh, I think I died. I don't know if I died. See, I remember the screen breaking. Maybe that was just showing that there's more enemies coming. But it's your typical game this is the NES, tank games, plane games, they were all this.
Do you see that really sort of faded gray stickman in the middle of the map?
I do see that.
I wonder what that's supposed to be. Maybe an enemy? Something?
Well, it's strange because now I'm not moving again. I think what you're doing is clearing out an area, perhaps, and then the helicopter moves on its own. Because there's only 2 buttons on the controller, so it's not like I could be missing something. Oh, and there we go. 2 lives left. I wonder if you continue or if you start from the beginning. No, because I guess if I was starting, I'd have to hit that tower again. He doesn't quite turn fast enough to get some of the flames that are just to the side of the screen.
So...
Maybe if you could double tap, move a little quicker would be nice, but it's a very slow turn, which means you don't have a chance to hit that missile.
Actually, this game looks kind of realistic. The inside of the plane kind of looks like a real plane inside for the controlling.
I don't think you can, do things like crash and head towards the ground. No. So you're not really doing anything besides turning, as far as I can see. There's a speed... The word speed's right there, like it's on your dashboard, but it doesn't seem to be actually doing anything. So I died, and I'm going to hand the controller over to Marcella. Yes. I destroyed 58 aircrafts.
Hey, prisoners rescued, airfields destroyed, missiles destroyed. I think you're supposed to be rescuing prisoners.
Yeah, yes, but we don't know how to do any of that yet. Alright, now it is your turn.
Okay.
I think I have had my fill of Airwolf for now. It looks good.
Yeah.
It looks pretty good.
I think this is definitely a game I'm not gonna be beating.
This won't be getting a playthrough?
No, this will not be getting a playthrough. Games that I really like Adventure Island and A Boy and His Blob will get a playthrough. But games like this that I've never heard of or never done.
So this is based off an arcade game that came out in 1987. It was released in Japan in 1988 in December, and North America got an 89 release. So this is 1989. So this is a fairly early game. Europe got it a year later, and there are Genesis versions. I'm not familiar with it, but so this was an early game, 1989. I could not imagine. Like, I watched the TV series. It's actually a pretty good TV series, and I imagine people seeing the coverage of the game and thinking this is gonna be great. This is Airwolf. This, a helicopter. And it's not a bad game. I have my fun with it. I could not imagine opening this present on, say, Christmas and just having this game. Look you're all the way over there on the map. You're out low on fuel. That fuel bucket. You do have... But yes, I could not imagine just being my only game. Or one of 3 games, let's say.
Nowadays we have an entire cool NES library, like 200 games. So we have the good games, we have the bad games, and we have the average games. And there's games I'm gonna try to beat, there's games I'm not gonna try to beat, and there's games I'll just like.
What do you feel about this game so far?
I don't really like it very much. I mean,
okay.
It's a good concept, but...
So what would you rate this game in our 5 scale? Remember, everybody, Mario 3 is on Marcella's number 3, or a grade of 3 on her scale. So her scale is a little bit strange compared to mine. What would you rate this game?
Well, again, if Mario World the Bomb stand up first, because I don't really like that game, and Mario 3 is better than Super Mario World, it has to be higher.
Okay, so what would you rate this game, Airwolf, that we are playing right now? Would you say?
So, I don't really like it very much, actually.
Okay, what would you rate it? 1 to 5 we do.
Let me see. I think I'm going to go with 1.5.
A 1.5?
Okay, I'll go for 2.
Wow. Alright, well, I am going to rate this game a 2.5. I don't think anything's really wrong with it. It's just not fun to me. It's a good TV show. It probably is a pretty good arcade game. I don't know, I've never played it, but I imagine it's like Afterburner. But I just don't... This is not something I would have wanted to own, definitely. If I would have rented it, I think we also would have been a tad bit disappointed. See, in there, they're moving. They're just moving along. So there's got to be a way to do it. And then, look at that, we're rescuing people. So there's ways that we're just not seeing. So...
Okay, so, guys, the reason I don't really like this game, it's just quickly to say that it's a good opportunity, just lost. I think that this could be in a better game, but it wasn't, and that's kind of disappointing.
Alright, well... We're going to move on to our next game then. Maybe this is going to be a shorter episode, but we'll just move on then. Alright, we're moving on to the next game. Al Unser Jr. Turbo Racing. I'm looking at that on the Nintendo's, on this TV screen. I'm pretty sure that's what it says. This game came out in Japan in 89 and a North American release in 90 with a European release in 91. Uh-oh. Looks like we got to do a little straightening on our system here. Let's see if we can do that without... No. Alright, so we're going to give this game a clean. Alright, so we got the game cleaned up, ready to go. As I was saying, this was a 89 release. So this is, 3 years? No, 90 release. So this is over 3 years since the release of the Nintendo. So they had time to work on it, so we're hoping for the best. I've never had this game, never rented this game. We probably didn't rent any race car games except for RC Pro-Am, which we will be getting to in the R's quite a bit away. I do remember testing it to see if it worked when we bought it, and I don't think I've ever put it back in the Nintendo since. So, Marcella, why don't you have the honors of doing this one first?
Okay. Sounds good.
Time to do some time trials. Looks like you have a choice to do racing.
I'm gonna do a time trial.
Might as well get used to the control a little bit.
I like time trial. Okay.
Oh, that's quite a course. Alright, 1 lap. here we go. It looks like pole position on the Atari, which is actually a really good game. So,
how are they going so much faster than me?
I don't know. It's like you're catching up. Look at you! Oh no! Oh!
Well, it looks pretty good so far.
It does. It's a better looking pole position. This pole position was an Atari game that one of the ones that we had. We had a few games, but I don't remember too much.
I still kind of want an Atari.
Okay.
So,
yeah, it looks like a better position, or a better version of that, and it's a fun looking game. I like pole position. I played it a lot. I always thought you could get back to the background, like they had the Fuji Mountains in the background.
So this may not be a game that I decide to beat, actually, though.
Well, you don't have to live stream every game we play. You gonna go again, or can I have a turn?
I think I'm gonna go again.
All right. So you did 1 minute 21 seconds.
I think this time I'm gonna do a World Grand Prix.
Oh, it's time for a race for.
Okay.
All right. Twist and turns.
Qualify. Player ready. Push start. 3, 2, 1. Start.
Go. So this is just a qualifying race. This determines the position that you start in races like this. Is that as fast as you can go?
Yeah.
No way.
Apparently. The B is my stop. So I guess that's my brakes.
There you go. Now we're getting up there in speed.
I'm actually staying in the lines.
You're supposed to be going as fast as you can, though. This determines the position that you start in. So if you get too slow, you start really far back, I think.
That's not a good thing, so...
So this is a Data East game. I think the game we just played was a Data East game also. No, actually that was a Acclaim game.
Oh. What's the P supposed to mean?
I don't know. So there's your position, and I wonder if they tell you.
Okay. Maybe that was just...
You're going to start number 17.
Why?
Because you're so slow. Everyone else finished under a minute.
I was so fast, though.
Alright, go to race. There you go. Oh, you get the...
Oh.
Oh, I think that's just telling you who else is there. You can select different music.
Okay. 1, 2, 1.
I wonder what that beeping is. Not being a fan of racing, never watched racing, I don't really... It's like when I play a football game for real, like a Madden. I have no idea what's really going on because I don't watch football. The only game that I really enjoyed that was mostly... I actually really like playing baseball games, except for when you get to the outfield. I think the games usually don't control very well in the outfield, so I usually end up getting stuck in that position for a little bit. And hockey games are really fun, even though I don't watch hockey. I always did enjoy, ever since the Super Nintendo. Actually, Nintendo had Blades of Steel and ice hockey, but the Super Nintendo, me and my brother really enjoyed the hockey games on there.
What about basketball?
Basketball games can be fun. NBA Jam type games are a little more fun, though, than real like basketball. And golf games. Golf games are the best. I do love golf games. Later on golf games. I'm not a big fan of some of the older, like Atari or even some of the Nintendo ones.
I really like the newer Mario Golf and even the 64 Mario Golf, even though I've only played it a few times. Actually, I think I've only played the 64 once.
Where are all the other racers? What?
I think they're ahead of me.
Yeah. I don't see a position. Unless there's 83 cars in front of you. That's the only other number I see on the screen, besides the time, how fast you're going in laps. You are going pretty slow, to be fair.
Well, I can't go any faster.
It has to go into different gears. You have to keep a certain speed, I think.
How do you do that?
It'll automatically do that for you. I think. I don't know. It could be manual gears. No, because it has to be a brake button. Someone just passed you. So that's not the number. Because you didn't go behind. Up a number, see? Maybe you were in first? Wow, everyone's passing you now.
Why? How is everyone going so much faster?
Look at the little details like the clouds. Like, it's a nice looking game.
Yeah. You can see tiny buildings in the background.
But like, I was saying like pole position, I always imagine you get, oh look at it, it just turned the time of day. That is really impressive. But I always imagine you can get closer to the stuff in the background, and I would just keep trying, but you couldn't. But you are going up hills, kind of. They have the illusion of different levels of road. See?
How do they do that?
That's a little trick there. There's probably YouTube videos you can watch to understand better than I can explain it.
Maybe it's just an optical illusion that they can design.
Yeah, it probably has something to do with the way they're drawing the background. Alright, this looks like this is the finish. I think that's people whistling at you like, yay. Oh, you have 3 laps to go.
Oh my god.
Look at this.
I think after this race I'm gonna pass the controller. I can't do an entire Grand Prix. That'd be too much time.
Well, if you don't want to play anymore, just pass the controller right now.
Here.
Can you reset the... I don't want to start from your race. Alright, so I'm going to take a little shot at this.
You should try.
I'm just going to go right to... It doesn't really matter. We're not playing this for real, so... So we're just going to start game. Qualify. Alright, let's do this. Now it's my turn to see. 1, 3, 2, 1. Mario Kart go. No boost. Alright. Yeah, it is. It's slow. I mean, I guess it's Nintendo. I shouldn't have expected great speed. Oh wait, you know what? I think hitting up and down might shift gears. I'm not sure.
The funny thing is that even...
I think it does.
Even games in, like, right now technology still use the speed boost if you hold the button at the start at a certain time. So, like, there's only a few games that don't use it, really.
Oh, we're on control there.
I hope you still get a great position.
Alright, just 2 seconds over a minute. So I'm ready for the race. I don't know if I'll be doing a whole race either, because that is a lot of time. I don't want to do that. Let's just go race. We don't need to know the names of these people. I'm going to pick some different background music, though. I'm going to pick 3. See if it's different. I think that's supposed to be the audience. The whistling? Get out of my way, people.
They're just passing you.
I think up and down shifts gears. See, that's why it's nice to have an instruction booklet. Because you could just look.
Do we have an instruction booklet for this game?
No. That's why I just said that. Get out of my way. Oh! I crashed.
The reason I won't do beat this game on live is probably because just one Most racing games don't even have an end. You can't even beat most racing games.
Look at that, I got a little boost.
Except for like...
You just go flying.
Except for just like doing all the cups in Mario Kart. And second of all, look at how long it takes to beat one level.
Oh, right. Yeah, I've gotten my fill of this enough to get an opinion on it. You go first. What do you feel about this game? How much do you like this game? What is your rating on this?
I kind of liked it. I think it could be a great game, and it kind of is for the most part. But I think that the racing is just, there's too many laps, and the other players go way faster than your car, and that's kind of unfair.
Now it is based on real racing, so I mean that's probably how many laps that they have, to be fair. So it's a simulation more of a game, not simulation as in physics and stuff, but it is based off of whoever this guy seems to be a race car driver. So,
well, it's a tricky one to answer.
So what would you give it on a number scale? So 1 through 5. Remember, Mario 3 being a 3, A Boy and His Blob being a 4.5. Where does this game go in your scale?
Well, with Mario World down there in the 1s or 2s, I'd have to give this game a 2.5.
A 2.5. I'm going to give this game a 2.5 also. Why did you give this game a 2.5 for you?
Because it's just not very fun. Like, you wouldn't just pick this up and play it.
What if you were a race car fan?
Well, if I was a race car fan, I actually do have some remote control cars. I would pick this up and play for a while, but then I would put it down because even somebody who really likes race cars, this game just isn't very fun because, well, I think if you play that, you'll find out for yourself.
Well, I give it a 2.5 because I'm simply just not a fan. That's how I'm going to rate it, just because I don't like playing it. It's fun. The thing about it is, like I said, I compare it to a better looking and better playing pole position, which I played a lot when I had Atari. The difference being that, so you have to shift gears to go faster. The difference being that when I had an Atari, I only had like 4 games maybe, so you just went between them. This would not have been a fun rental. This would not be a good present if I was younger and got this for a birthday or something. It doesn't mean I wouldn't have played it, and who knows, maybe I would have got really good at it and it would have changed the way I like racing. But as it stands right now, I have nothing against this game. I think it plays fine. I think it's fun for a racing game, and it looks good and everything else, but since I'm not a fan, I just don't have the interest in it, so I'm going to give it a 2.5. So let's move on to the next game. In our next game, Anticipation. 1988 Rare making great games like Donkey Kong Country, Perfect Dark, GoldenEye. They actually did quite a bit of Nintendo games. I'm trying to think. Can't come nothing off the top of my head, but I know they did quite a bit of them. Always a good company. Always good games. I actually know I like this game. I've played this a few times. So.
Okay.
We're going to do 2 players. And we'll do 2 computer players.
Okay.
And we'll do medium. Alright, so I did not look what I was. So, you're supposed to guess the picture, I believe. Man-made. That's a weird looking whatever the heck it is.
R.I.P.
Oh, I didn't know. Well, we know what it's man-made. Do you have to fill in all the bullets?
I think it's R.I.P. Maybe.
Oh, I don't have enough time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do know what it is, though. And I can't do it again, so.
I told you.
Okay. We know it says R.I.P. The answer is a tombstone, actually. Man-made. What we got here? Oh, player 3 got it. Beehive. Come on, that's
not man-made.
Yes, it is. It's a beehive house. It's a bee house. I would have said a bee house, I guess. All right. What we got? Teddy moves.
I don't know if it's my turn.
I don't think it matters, really, because it's doing everything for you. So this is leisure.
Leisure.
I'm not seeing this. Oh, it's a cube.
A dice.
Yeah.
A die. It's easy.
Yes. You should have pressed the button.
Oh.
You know you're buzzing in, right?
Oh, I thought it was his turn.
No, it's a buzzing game. If you know what it is, then you buzz it. Alright, what is this?
No idea. Slingshot?
See, I thought I knew what it was, but now I kind of don't. Because of just how many letters you need. I thought it was going to just be a goal post, but I think I'm wrong. Let's just do this. Hey! It was right!
Oh.
Look at me!
That's kind of weird. I don't know any of these.
The picture doesn't fit the TV.
Food.
Food? What we got here? Yeah, this is a fun game, I gotta tell you. Oh, player 3, computer guy. Oh, let's see. Soda? See, they should finish the picture. Okay. I mean, come on, that's a juice box. Alright, well, just a few more, and I think we both get the gist of what this is and can form a rating. What are you thinking so far?
I really like it so far. Let's see.
I'm gonna just go with ball. Oh, but it's just ball. Yeah.
So.
Alright, one more. This is food too.
Cucumber?
Oh, I actually did not. Can't be a hot dog. I don't know. It's up to one of you guys. I buzzed it a little too early. You don't got it yet? Candy?
Candy.
Buzz! Yes! Like, you gotta be slower about that. I feel I gave you that answer.
Candy. I knew it. I knew it.
Alright, everybody, so that was Anticipation. What do you think of the game?
Well, I like it. I think that it's really good because it's a fun game that you can, if you have multiple controllers, you can have an entire thing of people just play a fun board game on a system that plays pretty well. The game is played pretty well. The graphics are good. So,
what do you think you go score-wise?
Well,
remember, everybody, on Marcella's scorecard, Mario 3 is a 3. So, what is Anticipation compared to Mario 3?
Well,
you know.
I think Anticipation gets a 4.
A 4? Alright. Why is that? Just because of what you said, the board game and stuff?
Well, I really like board games, so, and I like playing board games with people, so, yeah.
Alright, well, I give this game, you know what, I'm gonna give it a 4 also. My reasoning is, while it's not a completely original idea, obviously you can see where it's coming from, was it Pictionary, it's still a new game that they made. Like, and it's hard to make a fun game. You of all people should know that, since you're continuously making your own board games that turn out not to be so fun sometimes.
No one plays them.
Well, yeah, so it's a difficult thing to do, to just come up. And even when you do take someone else's idea, and you have to change it enough that you're not going to get sued for it. And obviously they did that. It's fun. The graphics work. And what is it? We're talking 86 of Nintendo, so this is 2 years off of the North American release. So, that's why I give it a 4. I think it does what it's supposed to do, and it does it well. And, well, I can't see asking for this game. I did not have this game. I never knew of this game until we started rebuying them. It was a cheap game, so I just grabbed it for filler of the numbers. And it ends up being a really fun game. And we have gone back to it a couple times, actually. We've played this game. And I enjoy it too. So I agree with you. This is definitely a 4. And with that, let's move on to our last game. Alright, and we are on our final game. And it's a classic. It's one that we've played.
Arch Rivals.
Arch Rivals. Now, to me, this is like the original NBA Jam. It's a little more crazy. You punch people, you pull their pants down. It's actually a really fun game. But before we get to it, as I was changing out games, I noticed on the Turbo Racing that there was an old video store rental tag on it. Wraps around the whole cart. Shiny how they used to be. It was called Ultimate Video. I don't know the area code 408, what that is offhand. I mean, I usually probably just look it up. I don't care that much. But it's just a little fun thing. I know a lot of people who do buy these games, they want these carts in, like, great condition, which I find, kind of ridiculous. It kind of adds for me that they have these stickers, or even better is when the name was written on it. And it just takes you back to that era, that time. Even though they were your friends, some of them were a little shisty. Some of them might want to try to steal your game, and you could call them out and say, hey, that cart says Gabe. That's mine. We weren't big on trading, me and my brother. We didn't really trade games too much. A couple of our friends, like my friend Carlos, a couple of friends with us, we traded games. I think Ninja Turtles 2, it's how I played that. I think I tried to keep that a little bit longer too. But it said Carlos on it, so I knew. But we didn't really trade throughout our friends that often. But the video store, we actually got a lot of our games from a video store because my mom knew an owner of a video store, Video Adventures, back in Milwaukee. And she was really good friends with him. And he actually gave us a lot of the games that they had doubles or multiple copies, or they're old and needed shelf space. That's how we got Mario 3. That's how we got Ninja Turtles 1. That's, you get that plastic case with them. He gave us all that. We got a lot of games from that. So yeah, anyways, we are doing Arch Rivals, and
okay.
2 players. You got your controller?
I'm not sure.
Come on.
I'm not really that good at this game.
That's fine. You don't have to be good. All right, I am gonna pick. I always picked Lewis.
I'm gonna be Vinny.
Until you press the start.
Start.
All right. All right. Let's play it up. I don't know the controls either. Oh wait, am I? Oh.
I don't know what we're doing.
Can you change your guy? Okay, okay. There we go. For some reason, I thought it was in the red. Oh, that you have to get closer to your basket, Vic. That means your other button is the passing. There we go. Oh, that's 2 points for Daddy. Oh, no, you want to press the other button when you're that far away. This is your basket that you have to make it in. You got the ball. No, you don't. Boom. So now you want to run here. That guy, yeah, you want to run over here. Oh, I'm gonna try to show you what to do, and you're gonna try to hit me. See, you're such a backstabber. All right, you got the ball. Oh, look at that. Oh, I took the ball from you. Oh, now you got it. No, you don't. Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. You're the red guy. Press the other button, and he'll pass it. B passes. Is this the one that you could slam if you can shatter the backboard? I'm pretty sure.
I do not know what's happening.
It's okay. You didn't know what's happening in NBA Jam. So you keep shooting the wrong button. You want to press the other button to pass it to you want to work your way closer to your basket.
I'm not trying to pass it.
Yeah, you are. When you press that button, you're passing it. See, look at I just passed it. Slam dunk. Oh no. You gotta get a little closer. What?
But I'm not trying to pass it. I'm trying to...
You need to get closer to throw the ball and make it. Okay? I mean, I know you're arguing for whatever reason, but you need to get closer. They can't make full court shots.
I think it's funny that you can actually punch people because in real basketball, the other team would get a free shot because you can't do that in basketball. The referee.
All right, here we go. Slam dunk. Boom. This is still a really fun game. Wow, you're making it really easy with me. You just try to keep doing that. Oh, no. Oh, you got a basket. Look at you. You got a little cheerleader action there. Oh, he missed it. I can't catch up. My other guy's not doing anything but standing there. Oh, no. Look at you.
Yes. Yeah.
British Knights. British Knights used to be a shoe. I don't think there's still a shoe.
It's a British by Knights.
No, that says British Knights. By British Knights. That means it was the sponsor. Now press the B button, and it'll pass it. There you go. Now you're closer. Oh.
Yes.
Hey, you're doing pretty good. 3 points.
3 points. And now you have the ball again.
Yeah, you take turns. See, you could get into this. Oh, this is going to be nice and easy if I can get that ball.
No.
He gets a free run. Oh, what?
Pass it to me.
You are. You have the ball. Not anymore. Oh. There we go. It's finally in. We got 2 seconds left on there. Shoot. Oh, you're going to shoot at the buzzer because you might make it. Well, we can continue on. We probably finish a whole game because this is a great game. You got a little bit. You need a little bit more to get a score and judgment in your head, or do you think you got enough?
The thing is that it's not very enjoyable because, one, I don't know what's going on. Two, I don't know the controls.
I know that, but it's only 2 buttons. You could put a little bit of effort and learn it, I would imagine. It's 2 buttons. You play PlayStation and stuff.
Well, actually, I do know the controls.
Hey, look at it. You fell on some trash.
Well, actually, I do know the controls, but still, like, I don't know what's happening.
Well, still, you seem to be having some fun, so... Look at those kids are having fun in the audience.
I'm gonna give it a 2.
What?
A 2, because I will play it. Like, I don't mind playing it, but it's...
I'm just gonna keep jacking you and taking the ball.
You don't have to. We're not playing anymore.
I know, but it's still fun. Well, I am going to give this game... You know, I'm going to give this game a 5. I love this game. And once you get to understand, like, I don't watch basketball. I mean, I'll go see a basketball game. We just went to a basketball game, remember? It was quite fun.
Yeah.
But I still enjoy the video games to a point, certain ones. And I actually like this game a lot. I forget how to do a lot of stuff. I know you can pull people's pants down and things like that. I think you press both buttons at the same time as you're running. I'm not sure. But yeah, as you saw, you can punch people. And you slip on trash that people are throwing in the court. I'm pretty sure that this is the one where you can actually shatter the backboard glass when you slam dunk. I don't think it's this, or it could be double dribble, but I'm pretty sure it's this. This is a wonderful game. It controls great. Like I said, this is NBA Jam before NBA Jam. This is a great pick up and play. You do not have to be a sports fan. It's like Tecmo Bowl. You do not have to be a sports fan in order to love that game. And I love this game. It's a definite 5 for me.
Oh, and guys, don't forget to hit that like.
That's right. And subscribe. All right, so those are the 4 games for episode 3. We started out with Airwolf, which I gave a 2, I think. I don't remember. But I know I wasn't a big fan of it. What did you give it? I think you gave it like a 1.5 or something.
I don't remember.
Then we went to the Turbo Racing, which you did not like, and I thought it was okay. But
I did like the Turbo Racing.
Did you? Okay, well. And then Anticipation, which we both liked very much.
Yeah.
And finally, Double Dribble, which I love, and Marcella's not a big fan because she just doesn't understand it.
This is, Arch Rivals.
Arch Rivals, you're right. My bad. Thank you. And with that, we are done with episode 3, it seems.
You know what? We should start writing down our ratings from here
on. We should, because I do not remember. And not to mention that the first 2 episodes, or first 2 games were yesterday, so that's another reason why I don't remember. So we're done, I believe. We have one more game in the A's, and we are moving on to B's. So I don't see what the A one is. It's like Astananics? I don't know. Then Bad Dudes. And then like Bad Street Brawler, which I'm pretty sure we're going to have to bust out the Power Glove for. I'm pretty sure that's... I don't know if you can play... I imagine you can also play with a controller. And I really don't feel like hooking up the Power Glove because of where it is. But if we have to, we're going to do it because it's for the you people. We do it for the fans. And if we have to go and bust out the Power Glove, we're going to do that. And then after that, let's see, that's 1, 2, 3. What's the game after the one with the ripped Lego? Can you see?
No. But I do know the first episode, like the first game of the next episode, is going to be Asked. It's going to be Astyanax.
All right. So we're finally on the B's. I feel, with the exception of this game, Adventure Islands, Lolo, which are great games, I feel we kind of had a rough start with the A's. A lot of the A's aren't great games. 720, 10-yard fight, horrible. I mean, I guess 720 was not horrible, but the 10-yard fight is horrible. Adventures of Bio Billy for me, horrible. Boy and His Blob, not horrible, but it's not exactly fun. And I think getting onto the B's, we have a lot of better B's. You know, Batman, 2 bases loaded in 1 episode, I think it's going to equal out to you, so that's not the greatest. But we also have Battletoads, which I can already tell you my score is going to be probably a 1, because I hate that game. That game is overrated. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. Marcelo, do you have anything to say before we wrap this up and let the people go?
Well, I would like to say that next is coming up is, I think...
We already went what's coming up.
The start of episode 5, maybe? The start of the episode after the next one. Or whatever is going to be one of my favorite games, Barbie.
Barbie, alright. Well, is there any game that you're looking forward to? Don't matter what the alphabet is, the letter. Is there anything you're really looking forward to playing?
Well, The Legend of Zelda, of course. I love Zelda. Probably some Mario 3.
But you just said you're not a fan of Mario 3.
Maybe Mario 2.
You gave it a 3.
Maybe Mario 2, but
alright, well...
Mario 1 is just...
I agree. I can't wait to get to things like Mario. For me, the Ninja Turtles.
I don't really like the second Zelda game because it's so...
Okay, well, we'll get into that when we get to Zelda. We don't want to ruin the score. We don't want to ruin this your rating. Then people won't have to watch the episode if they knew what your rating was going to be. So, we're going to wrap this up. Thanks for joining us once again. We will see you on episode 4. You know, we need theme music. Maybe we'll have Uncle write us some theme music or something. Uncle could do that.
Yeah, and even though we already said it, just to remind you to hit the like and subscribe.
That's right. Like and subscribe. It helps us out. I think we have 6 whole followers. We don't get many views, but we're going to keep going. It doesn't matter to us. We like doing this. And it's only going to get better as we get better equipment. But helping us with the likes and subscribes gets us more viewers. And we'll see you guys next time for episode 4. This is Retro Dad Talk with guest star Marcella. And thanks for joining us.